hate streaming. I'm so bad at it. Right, what's my favorite pew? My favorite pew is. Do you know what? Like, not even I can't tell you my favorite pew from like a performance standpoint. I do really like Wolverines and Heretics. Like in general, they just work really well. They work like I've never just shot a Wolverine and not be really good. So I'd say for performance consistency, I would probably say Wolverine and Heretics. But just from a looks point of view, it's got to be the Far Nine, the all pink Far Nine from G&G. Give me an all pink gun, and it'll automatically be one of my favorites. They also do a pink Lebar, and the fact we've never had them here at BZ is a crime. We have also gone live on YouTube right now, guys. So if you're watching on YouTube, then thanks for joining us for our monthly live stream, and do ask your questions. Last month we did have to skip the live stream, unfortunately, due to personal reasons, but we're back. We're back. Right. Walker says he has an LT32 DMR and he's looking at H doing something HPA in the stock. What would you recommend? I recommend you speak to one of our tech guys at BZ Tech Center. They know much more about me. Anything technical, I'm not the guy to speak about it. I'll go to the tech center just to get stock fitted on stuff because I don't want to touch anything I can break. Yeah, HC2 says MPW for consistency for sure. Yeah, MPW is just like so. I've never shot a bad MTW. It just works. Like it's fantastic. I've I've never ever used any Wolverine gun that was bad out of the box. Yeah, superb. Right. I need to get this bloody. Sorry, guys, just fiddling about with stuff here. I'm so bad at streaming and stuff. It's really not my thing. But we soldier on. Um, ask your questions. We'll try and answer them. Where are we? Where are we? Right. Any questions, guys? Airsoft or otherwise? Hey, Nick Speedsoft says just got his HPA tanks. Thanks a lot, Max at BZ. No one called Max here at mate, but thanks. If Max helped you out, then he's a good member of staff. But I don't know who he is. You plan on visiting Wasteland Airsoft yet? We've not been formally invited there, so one of our guys might visit. I don't actually. Where's that off the top of my head? Wasteland Airsoft. Where you at? Where you at? Huddersfield is that? Yeah. I mean, it's not too far away. One of the lads from our team might have already been there. I'm not sure, but we've never been formally invited. We are at Dirty Dog Airsoft up in Shildon tomorrow. If anyone's there for the Milsim event, we will have a stand there. Uh, it won't be like tons and tons of stuff, but if you're at Dirty Dog up in the northeast, it's one of the best sites in the UK. Come and try it out sometime. It's only about 40 minutes from BZ, so nice and close. A couple of our lads are just on our way to the shop. That's Fiji Soldier. I believe you guys are from Edinburgh off the top of my head. So thanks for travelling all the way down. You've got another couple of hours before we shut. Nick Speedsoft, what airsoft pews do you have? Well, everything that we have in stock is available on our website, bztactical.co.uk, or it's in our Teesside store as well, where I am right now in the northeast of England. What do we have? We have a load of KWA. We have a load of Wolverine, MTWs, articles. We have Raven Evolution, a fantastic value brand from Canada. We have New Pro Volsk, Raven as well. We have what else do we have? We have Tokyo Marui. We have G&G Armament. We have the Arc 1 HP Speedsoft rifle. We have Action Army APs and sniper rifles. We've got Archwick, their range of B&T licensed pews. So yeah, we've got a big load of pews. We've got all the pews you could ever want here at BZ. If there's any in particular you want to know if we've got or just questions about it, then I'll try and answer that for you. Cameron on TikTok said any Polestar Kythera screws that we sell. We don't sell anything Polestar currently. We are back and forth with them. We've been trying to come to a deal with Polestar for about 3 years now. They're a great bunch of guys. We just can't seem to get on the same page. But this autumn, before the end of the year, I want to try and get a deal done with Polestar. We're really going to push to do something with Polestar going forward. So hopefully we'll have some Polestar stuff at BZ by 2026, hopefully. But yeah, we don't have anything currently at the moment. Can we make custom MTWs? I mean, it depends what you're after. By I mean custom, can we fit parts to them? Yes, we can. We've got a tech center here. We've just got in the Max models MTW hop units. We've got the new Quake recoil stocks. We've had a couple of our guys go on the Wolverine tech course. So they flew out to Tennessee this summer and went to Wolverine HQ, sat with their techs, and they learned about everything about fixing and upgrading MTW. So we are Wolverine certified techs, and we can fit upgrades to them. It depends how custom you want to go. There's not really that much you need to do to a Wolverine, as say out of the box. They're absolutely fantastic. Although you might want to put the new Blink in or the new Quake Recall stock, which we both got in stock right now at BZ. But yeah, if you can let us know what customizable things you want on your MTW, we'll try and I'll see if I can answer that for you. Within range says MTW is the best gun he's ever used. I have to agree there. Every single time I get an MTW out to do some filming with it, I just shot the new Article 4 earlier this week. Every time I use one, it's just superb. The quality is just unreal out of the box. I'll get yeah, get us formally invited to Wasteland. Like if any of you guys around the country know of any airsoft events or sites that are like doing an open day or your new stores opening up, we like to come out and support them as much as we can if we have the staff available. We've done a couple of shop openings this year. We did National Airsoft Festival last month. If anyone saw us at NAF, please do let us know in the chats. We've done loads of stuff. We've got Dirty Dog this weekend. So if there's ever any events or sites or anything that you want BZ to attend and have a stall there or just invite our players down to play there, please do let us know. Send us an email, send us a message. We'll see what we can do. Uh, Fiji Soda says he's got a couple of Wraith energy drink samples for you. Nice. I've been wanting to try Wraith Energy a lot. I've actually reached out to them. I think Airsoft is like the perfect candidate to promote energy drinks. I think brands are missing a massive trick here, not working with airsoft creators and stuff. So they're one of the people I've reached out to. I think they'd be a great fit for us or any airsoft creator. But yeah, I've been dying to try Wraith Energy. I don't know if anyone has seen or cares, but on TikTok, I've been doing a bit of energy drink content lately. Energy drinks kind of keep us going here at PZ. So if anyone has got any energy drink recommendations for me, let us know in the chat. Preferably flavors or brands that I might not have heard of. Don't just say Green Monster because yeah, I've had a Green Monster or two in my time, and not just the drinks. Let's answer some more of these questions. What do I think of KWA's ATP pistols? Well, currently in the UK, we've only got the ATP GT. I have done a full YouTube video about it. If you after the stream goes off, go and watch it. Just search KWA ATP GT BZ Tactical, and you'll find it. I was really surprised by how much I like it. I do think KW pistols are nice, but the design of it just isn't for me. It's not. I'm not that. I don't really like Glock style pistols or 1911 style pistols. Bit too plain for my liking. But when I shot it, I loved it. It's probably the best recoil of any pistol I've ever shot. Yeah, the KWA ATP GT, it's literally designed to be as close to a real firearm as possible because it's used for training. So the recoil on it is insane for a pistol. So I'd highly recommend them. We haven't got the Z version yet. We've just got one in to test out. But KW is a bit weird. They make things in batches for different regions. So when something releases in the US, it might be like months before it releases in the UK. So we're just testing out the ATPZ and the new TAC 9, the MP9 variant that they've got coming out. Those will be coming to the UK very soon. But yeah, Terry says, "What's the future for BZ with Speedsoft equipment?" Well, we have got a meeting next week with the guys from Monk Customs and the NSL. We obviously currently sponsor the NSL with Rebel Precision BBs. We've got a meeting with them next week. I'm hoping that we can stock some Monk Custom stuff at some point. I'm hoping that we, as a brand Rebel, can get some Speedsoft parts made for guns or just parts in general. We've got like a new essentials range, but I'd love to get like some custom CNC triggers made and stuff like that. But yeah, we just want to keep supporting Speedsoft. I'm going to try and get to the next round of Bunker later this month. I think it's in 2 weeks. I'm going to try and visit there and watch some of the Speedsoft action at District 23 here in Teesside. If you don't know, it's the UK League of Speedsoft. It's live streams for free on YouTube, just like the NSL. If you want to watch some Speedsoft from here in the UK, but I will try and be there in person to take some of the action in. But yeah, if there's anything like, obviously we stock HK Army, their hostile range. If there's anything specific, any brand specifically, or items that we don't stock here at BZ, it's always worth just send us an email or ask the question, why don't we have it? For some things, it's just we haven't got around to stocking it yet, or for some things, we just can't stock it for reasons. So, yeah, but always worth asking the question. Any spare parts for the KWA MP9? Yes, we are the biggest supplier of KWA parts in the UK. We try and keep as many parts as possible in stock as we can. We do an order specifically for KWA parts at least once a month. So we have a lot of MP9 parts already in stock, I believe. We've definitely got MP9 mags, I know that. But we have all the parts. If we don't have it in stock, if you can't find it listed on our website, there is a chance we do have it. It's just not online, or we can easily order them in for you from KWA directly. So yeah, KWA parts. If it's not already, just search MP9 on our website. If not, just send us an email. We might have it, or if not, we can order it in. It just takes about 4 to 8 weeks, depending on what it is. Hello, Green Bean Airsoft. Thanks for joining us. Right, let's stop neglecting these YouTube questions. Got too many questions to keep up with, guys. What is optional on the G&G 5556? Got you guys getting one for me. What is optional on it? I'm not quite sure what you mean there, mate. Red Bull Speedsoft team. Yeah, I think Airsoft and energy drink brands should sponsor a Speedsoft team or an Airsoft creator or something. Maybe one of the smaller ones might want to get involved, like Gamer Subs or Sneak or Wraith or whoever or Holy or someone like that. But imagine like if I think Monsters like sponsored a paintball tournament about 15 years ago. But imagine if Red Bull or Monster or something like that got involved with Airsoft and started supporting us a bit. I think that'd be fantastic. Any plans with AirTac? No, we don't have any plans with AirTac because if you're talking about the AirTac that's based in the UK, there's no real point because AirTac are based in the UK. They make all their products unless they reached out to us and wanted us to sell it for them. I don't think we'd really bother with it because they have really good products. They're based in the UK and they sell them all themselves and they do a great service. AirTac have fantastic products and they also have fantastic service as well. Why would we bring them in and not be able to sell them to people at the same price or not be able to offer the same service they do? We'd rather just say to people, go get it from AirTac, really. Unless things change. If we can ever work out a deal with AirTac, that would be great. But yeah, if someone else does something better than we know we can do it, then we'll just always send him to them. Really, like we're not going to be greedy with it. Thanks for the free stickers with my HBA tank. No problem at all. If you're buying something from BZ, always make sure to put in the comment section on the checkout to add free stickers because sometimes the lad might forget. BZ, there's a fake trying to sell fake guns that is on TikTok. Yes, I'm aware of this. It happens about once every 3 months. TikTok page will come up pretending to be BZ. We've also had it on Facebook as well. Thankfully, the one that you're talking about, it got took down last night, reported it, and thankfully, this is the first time they've ever immediately acted on TikTok. But yeah, if anyone ever messages you or whatever, contacts you from BZ privately and says that you won something or that they need your private information of any kind, do not respond to them and report them. We will never ever do that. We'll never contact you privately on social media to say you've won a competition. If we run a competition, we announce the winners publicly and then we'll get you to contact us. Speaking of competitions, next week, I believe we will be doing a competition on a G&G Lever. We are celebrating the fact we've just hit 7,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We've done a crazy amount of new followers on TikTok, so thanks for that, guys. So yeah, we're going to give away a G&G Lever rifle. Just make sure to watch out for that next week. We're going to be posting about it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Can you customize a package you sell? I mean, yeah, that's from Finley. Yes, I mean you can. If you're talking about like the AG and the gun packages and stuff on the website, like if there's a certain color you want to swap out or whatever, if like there's a HPA reg in the package and you want to swap it out for a red one, or if you want to swap them out for a different weight of BBs, we can do that. Just send us an email and we'll be able to swap them out for you. Ewat on YouTube wants to know what is the best trace unit for red and gold high capper. I would say probably a red Ace Tech Blaster C or um, a brighter C. So Ace Tech tracer units, some of them that you can get in a range of colors. They do a really nice red color. It's nice and shiny red. It'll match the red on your magwell, your slide, and whatever nicely. We have done a couple of videos with red Ace Tech tracer units on it. So I go with maybe the Blaster C. I think that'll be a good look, depending on what the look of your high capper is. It's either the Blaster C or the brighter C. But I'd always recommend an Ace Tech tracer unit. What's my opinion on the G&G 556? I've not really had much hands on with the far 556. Try and saying that 10 times faster. Um, have used it. It's good. G&G they make solid AEG. I prefer the Far Nine, the foldable Far Nine. Yeah, but I'm not really like I'm not that hands on with the 556. It is nice. It's just not something I've had much experience with. Right, like more questions. Hi, all the way from South Africa. Thanks for joining us, Jason. I did see the South African team at NSL recently in in the Netherlands. Jason's really excited to be from South Africa. He sent about 4 different messages about it. I'm going to do another build rating video from Taffers. Yes, we are. We've already had several submissions for the build rating video, so we will be doing it. If you haven't seen it already on our YouTube channel, we will be doing. Um, we have done recently a video where we do a tier list of all of customers custom builds that people have sent us, APs, high cappers, etc. And we react to them and put them on a tier list. Got good response, and already, as soon as that video went out, loads of you contacted us wanting to show off your builds. So we are going to do another one pretty soon, actually. We've already got a load of them ready to put in a tier list video, but I'm probably going to do like a formal call out for people to send in the builds in the next couple of weeks or so. So maybe September, October, we'll be doing another one of those tier rating videos. Do you do any of the .50 cal paintball slash steel ball guns? We do 50 cal paintball guns. We do 50 cal markers. We do have them. We also do 50 cal paintballs. However, if you plan on using ball bearings, anything non-frangible in a paintball marker, it automatically turns it into a firearm, which is illegal. So please do not use ball bearings. Do not use clay pellets, anything like that. In a paintball gun, it needs to be something that breaks on impact like a paintball. Otherwise, it class is as a firearm, and that is illegal. So please do not use that. Got someone asking about returns and tech work at the moment because it was event season last month. We had NAF. We had 2 different paintball events, which our techs were attending, and we had a lot of people off on holiday that time of year. We are a bit behind on tech work. There is a backlog. There is also we're catching up this week on returns as well. So there is a little bit of a delay on that. But if you send us an email, the best way to contact us is always by email, info@bztactical.co.uk. If you want an update on where in the queue your tech work is or your return or whatever like that, we can give you a full update of where that is. Right. More questions. Let's move over to YouTube. Yeah, Blaster C is a great trace unit. Nick Speedsoft answered that, said that. Yep, I'd highly agree, mate. Hi, mate, from Killer Instinct Tactical. Hope you're well. Killer Instinct Tactical. Hope your new shop opening went really well. Are we going to sell the G&G SSG1? No plans to stock it. G&G were quite selective with what we get in. Also, it's quite hard to get stock of certain items. But if there's ever a G&G item that you want that we don't have, send us an email. We can try and get it in. We can at least put the feelers out for it to the UK distributor. Mechlab's Nexus HP engine restock when? We're not sure on that. There has been a couple of issues with Mechlab's Nexus engine, so we've halted the sale of them for the moment until we get clarified with a couple of things from Mechlab's. So we won't be able to get them just yet. But yeah, Mechlab's Nexus engines, we won't have them for a while, but if we have any updates on those, we will be posting about them. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't recommend them at the moment in time. How are you with the RK-47 G&G stuff there? Sometimes like Gold Dust. I know recently we got some mags in for the RK-47. So we've got the PRK9 G&G magazines. We have those magazines are so hard to get. We did get them in at some point. Do we still have them in stock? No, we don't have them in stock. We got the PRK magazines. We don't have the RK-74 magazines. We did have them in before, but they sold so quickly. We might be able to get some, but as you say, they're really hard to get. If you, again, send us an email, we'll pass it over to the G&G distributors in the UK. We'll see if we can get them in. Just Ewart, who asked about tracer units, he said he just Googled and he likes the British Sea. See if they have it in the local shop. Who is your local shop, Ewart? Let us know. Shout out your local shops, guys. We love it when people say mention their local shops, small shops, and sites and all that. Let's support it. Support your local shops where you can. If you can physically go and visit them, then it's always the best thing to do. Hello from Australia, from Speedy. Thank you very much, mate, for joining us. Do you do scopes that connect to iPhone, or can you recommend one? I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't think we have any digital scopes off the top of my head. We mainly stock Vortex optics. We don't have any Bluetooth. I don't think we do off the top of my head. Maybe someone can correct me on that, but I don't think we do. The best people to talk to about that are our tech guys. Send us an email. Again, I know I keep saying it, but we've got a guy here who's got 10 grand worth of night vision. He will happily talk to you about optics and recommendations for that all day long. Um, yeah, just give the wraith package to someone in the shop and they'll pass it over to me. Thank you very much, Fiji. Sorry I'm upstairs doing this. I would have come and say hello if I knew you were here. But obviously I'm a little bit busy right now. Nick says he's got an upgraded APO1, solid secretary, but needs to work before bringing it indoors as a primary. Do you reckon the Action Army hop up adds a lot, or do I just get a TM gold match? I'd say the AP has quite a solid hop for the price as it is. Obviously, getting a new hop unit will improve it. The Action Armor one's good. The what's it called? The AP hop unit. What's it called? Someone will, in the chat will correct me about it. But there is one out there, like a low key. That's it. I knew some kind of like god or something. Low key hop units are really good. If you haven't already, make sure you've got a new hop rubber in there. You've swapped out the hop rubber. If you haven't swapped out the slide, at least put in some new springs. That will help. A new bolt will help as well. But yeah, any adjustments to it, hop unit, whatever, will help. But yeah, I mean, a TM goal match is pretty good as well. But yeah, an AP can be run as a primary if you do enough things to it. Any news on the Evo range from Raven Evolution? Oh, unfortunately, the Evo range just keeps getting delayed. It's not no one's fault. It's just factory delays and shipping delays as well. Shipping delays in 2025 have been absolutely crazy. Every single time we get something freighted in, it's just been delayed and delayed and delayed. I'm hoping it's in the autumn. We haven't had any solid updates. Nothing's been shipped as of yet. I'm sorry. I know the Evo range looks fantastic. I wish I could give you a really solid answer on that, but I don't know. Autumn, winter, we're hoping and praying it will be here. They are about done, as far as I'm aware, but no solid dates yet. Is Delta Armory good? I wouldn't know. Don't stock it. I don't touch it. It's not something available from BZ. Will Spectre Arms M4 mags fit into my Spectre Arms Prime M4 model? I mean, I think they would, but we don't stock Spectre Arms, so I'm not going to say definitely yes. But if it's an M4 Stalag mag, it should fit in a standard M4 as well. My AP 50 round mag and just Airsoft Tracer unit just showed up today from you guys. Amazing. Thank you very much. Give back. Appreciate that. Is the Quake stock loud? I love the quietness of the MTW. It's not loud at all, to be fair. It's more like it's there's not much noise to it. It's more of a sensation. There is a good amount of kick to it if you put a really high PSI on there. We've done a full video showing how you use the Quake stock on our YouTube channel. I am wearing a mic throughout, so you'll be able to hear it on that. Go watch that if you want an idea of how loud it is. But it's not like gas recoil where you can really hear the gas. It's like it's like a really like light sound. It's in a battle in gameplay situation. You're not really, no one's really going to be able to hear it. Do you guys sell any other AP upgrade parts? Yes, we do. We are the official UK distributor for both Action Army, who make the AP01, and we're also the official UK distributor for CTM Tac, who are probably the leading manufacturer of what do you call it? Aftermarket AAP parts. So yeah, we do. I mean, we've got loads of custom AP videos out there on our TikTok and our YouTube, but we do uppers, we do lowers, we do HPA mag adapters, we do springs, we do bolts, we do triggers, we do mag wells, we do all sorts of stuff for the AP, a ton of stuff for the AP. However you want to customize it, we can pretty much do it. So yeah, if you've got something specific in mind, just ask. It's me, the bearded legend. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, my live. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to the first time ever tonight at Unit 26 Hull. Total newbie. Th- I mean, we love to see it all the time. We see so many people on TikTok in our comments, on YouTube in our comments as well. Also in the shop here at BZ, the amount of new players we still have coming in, the amount of people still discovering Airsoft is fantastic. It's great to see new players. We hope you have a fantastic time, mate. Might get an Arc 1, what is cheapest but best tank? I mean, you can get a HK Army aluminium tank for about, I think it's 40 quid here at BZ, and that will come with a tank reg included. Um, but if you want like a really high quality tank, I'd go for a HK Army Alpha Air Carbon tank. Um, there is a bit of a lack of tank options in the UK at the moment because of lovely Brexit. A couple of years ago, we brought in our own air tank regulations. We had to leave the because we don't no longer have the EU's regulations. And basically, most of the tank manufacturers out there turned around and said, "We're not making a tank just for the UK." So only a couple of manufacturers really make tanks in the UK for UK markets now. One of them's HK Army, who we work with. We were pushing big time for them to make those tanks. We were the first people to get tanks into the UK under the new standards. And currently, the HK Army Alpha Air Tank is the only carbon fiber tank in the UK that has the new UK standard. So if you want a carbon fiber tank in the UK, that is currently your only option. Right, let's answer some more of these questions. I'll waffle on all time. Can the Article 1 be used outside? Yes, of course. It's basically like an MTW, but in a smaller package. There are a couple of people I've seen use an MTW off the top of my head, I think Trojan Airsoft maybe that uses an MTW, but yeah, you can. Sorry, an Article One. Yes, you can use an Article One outside. It will work absolutely fine. It, MTWs and Article Ones are kind of designed for 2.8s and above anyway. Like that's the kind of minimum that Wolverine really recommend. Obviously, you need to use 2.5s if you're using it as a speed top build. But yeah, they're more than capable of working outside. I was shooting the Article 4 the other day and it hits the back of our 50-meter target range. Absolutely no problem. And that's with me literally just getting out of the box. I didn't even have to hop it. I literally just got out of the box, put an air tank on it, and started shooting. And it'll hit the back wall from 45 meters away and it'll be bang on target each time. Superb guns. So yeah, Article 1 can be used outside. And then the Article 3 comes with like a stock and everything. That's more of like a non-speed softy build of it. So that might be a better option for you. One of the staff knows the Bullet Club. I don't know them personally, but I know of the Bullet Club. I used to be quite involved with wrestling. I'm a big pro wrestling fan, have been all my life. Used to, be a bit more involved in it than I am now. But yeah, I mean, I've met wrestlers, I've interviewed them, yeah. I've done some stuff in a past life, but now I'm all about that airsoft. Big love to come. Big fan love from Jake. He said he'd love to come to BZ one day. Could you shout out Nantgar Airsoft? I mean, I don't know what you are, but I'm shouting you out. But yeah, hope you guys can come. If you haven't been to BZ before, please do let us know. There are one great opportunity to come to BZ every year is BZ Fest. It's a big event we do every summer. But try and organise a road trip if you can to BZ. We'll try and make it worth the journey. Do we have any pink guns from Emily? We do have um we do have we have like a pink Maximus kit build that we have currently at the moment. It's like a pink and white custom build. Out of the box, so pink, we have the G&G Far 9, but we haven't actually got any in stock. There's a couple of G&G all pink guns, but there aren't that many pink guns in Airsoft, unfortunately. We should have more pink guns, really. What's the best weight to use for the MTW billet? I mean, it depends if you're playing outside or inside. Wolverine recommend at least 2.28. That's the minimum weight they recommend for their MTW series. I mean, it depends what you run it at. I mean, like the heavier you go, as long as the gun can handle it, the more accurate it'll be. So maybe a 3-2. I'd say about a 3-2 with a standard MTW billet will be about right. Maybe a three, but a 2-8 will be absolutely fine. I'd say start with a 2-8 and then just kind of work your way up and see how you get on. I play in Wales. He plays. Oh, that's Nangar. He says he plays in Wales. Been following for a while. Really like to buy the TMNT gun, the custom AP build. Is that what you mean? The TMNT gun? Because we have done a custom painted TMNT gun in the past. But yeah, what replica do I have? So I just get to play with ones that we get here at BZ. I just get to shoot them on our target range. I get to make so much content about it. I spend 5 days a week here doing airsoft stuff, so I don't really need to go out on the weekend and play airsoft. You'll find that there are a couple of diehards here who do try and play all the time, but we have guys here who love airsoft, talk about airsoft 5 days a week. But we work full time. We have other stuff going on. Um, the amount of time they actually get to go out and play, it's not that much. But when you're shooting airsoft guns, when you're doing it in the tech center or to chrono them or to make content like I do, you get to fire enough as it is. So yeah, I don't really have one myself personally. What rifle would I recommend for a beginner? My friend wants to purchase one, but he doesn't know what would be best. I mean, it depends what your budget is. If you've got a better idea of what the budget is, Ewo, I can kind of recommend you from there. We do have a YouTube video specifically for like beginner rifle recommendations for different price points. For the cheaper end of the spectrum, I'd go with a Raven Evolution Neo range. They handle 11.1 volt batteries out of the box. They've got a full metal gearbox. They've got quick change spring system, rotary hop. They've got loads of premium features in a really cheap package. Um, G&G Combat Masters are always a popular choice for beginners. And then if you've got the budget to go up to about 250 quid, KWA original series are a great option. Jesus Christ, I nearly had a hiccup there. Yeah, so yeah, if you can squeeze a budget, KWA original series. If not, I'd go with a Raven Evolution Neo range. But yeah, my father bought a gun in your shop, but it's broken. He bought the Trinity. But it got sent broken? I mean, if that is the case, mate, I apologise for that. If any of our items arrive, there's an issue with them, please send us an email as soon as possible. We do most of our warranty work in house, so if there's an issue with it, we can either tell you how to fix it. If it's like just a user error problem, or if there is something genuinely wrong with the gun, we'll take a look at it, we'll fix it, and we'll either repair it and send it out to you, or we'll get you a replacement or get you a refund if the case may be. Do you fit upgrades in guns? If we sent you the rifle and said, well, wanting it, that's from Lewis on TikTok. Yes, we do that, but our tech center is currently um, it's very busy at the moment. We're doing a lot of warranty work. We're not really taking on tech work that isn't just warranty and stuff like that. So you can email us. We can kind of give you a time frame when we can do that. But there are other airsoft techs out there. If you don't want to go, if you don't want to wait, bought a Scorpion Evo recently, tested it out this weekend. Can't wait. We haven't had Scorpion Evos in a very long time here at BZ. It's been got about at least 3-4 years since we've had them. But it's always a solid choice. Yeah, if you've got any more questions, guys, please do let us know. I've got about another 20-25 minutes left. If you've got any more questions, but until I'll just let you know what we've got had going on here at BZ. It's been a really, really busy couple of months here at BZ. This week we've just had PTS back in stock today, the EPM1 RX mags. We've had the Flux helmets back in stock for the first time in 2 years, and also, what else we have? Max models back in stock, hop units, triggers, everything like that. We've got MTW hop units for the first time, MWS hop units for the first time. We've also got a lot of Wolverine stuff in this week. Article 4s, the new Blinks, they're almost sold out. Quick recoil stocks, big restock, and loads of Wolverine stuff. We've got BVs coming back in later this month, got all sorts. Thanks for the Rose Armed. Still don't fully know what to do with roses and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you for that, mate. What upgrades would we suggest for an MTW? What's it? Sorry, right. Can I customize a package from Finley? Yes, you can. If you want to swap out like something for a different color or something like that, that can be done. It might not be able to do on the website, but if you just send us an email of what package you want to buy and what exactly you want to swap out for that. We can give you like a custom price or like send you an invoice with the item swapped about. Lewis, what upgrades would we suggest for an MTW? Well, I mean, the point of an MTW is that you don't really need to upgrade it out of the box. It does shoot fantastic. If I'm going to give you any upgrade, it's the new Blink FCU. It came in this week. It's been insanely popular, and for a reason. One of our guys, Phil, has got one, and he said it's absolutely incredible. It's super easy to install. What I will say though is there will be a version of the MTW that will be releasing with a Blink pre-installed. That will probably end up being cheaper to if you haven't already got an MTW and you're buying one. I'd wait till that runs comes out if you're wanting the Blink because it'll be cheaper to buy it as a installed thing. If you already have an MTW, please don't please. If you've already got an MTW, I would recommend getting the Blink if you haven't already ordered one. Looking for a TDC 2.0 for my SG. No, we don't have that, mate. Sorry about that. Not something that we stock. Tattoos look sick, bloody hell. Don't I feel old just answering that? Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. I got all of the tattoo thing out of my system when I was like 21. I went crazy for a few years. Got both my arms done. On my 18th birthday, I was miserable. My girlfriend broke up with me on the morning of my 18th birthday. I was wandering around town. I had money but burning a hole in my pocket, and I just went and booked a tattoo for the next day. And I got obsessed with a few years. Got both my arms done, my leg. But I haven't had a tattoo in the UK in about 7 years. I got one done about 3 years ago. I went on holiday with my wife. She was getting a tattoo done. I was sat down waiting for a bloke, came and sat next to me. He wouldn't stop talking, so I booked a tattoo just so I wouldn't have to talk to him anymore. So yeah, last time I got a tattoo was about 3 years ago, but I've kind of got all that out of my system now. I'm old now. I'm married. I've got a dog. Got better things to spend my money on now. Any new custom AAP or one builds? Not really done any new designs lately. We've done a couple of high capper ones. Um, I feel like we must. I wanted to do a Fallout one, but again, our tech center is so busy at the moment. Um, I've got a Fallout one ready to build at some point. I've got a Gundam style one ready to build at some point, but again, just not had the chance to build them. We've got them sat waiting to be built, but they're just not coming along. But we can build APs for you. We do have an AP builder on our website, so if you've got a design in mind, we can build it from scratch for you. You don't have to wait until we build it and put it on the website. So we can do that for you. We're always interested in suggestions for themes for custom builds, by the way, guys. If you've got anyone, is the Raven High Kappa good? So I'd say as a cheap sidearm, Raven guns are good. The EU-17, I think, gets a bit of flack for what it is, but like it's actually really good for what it is. We did include it in our underrated guns video. For the high capper, I'd maybe suggest going with. It depends what you're using it for. If you're just looking for a cheap sidearm, then yeah, it's fine. But if you're looking for a high capper, expecting it to be a high capper where you can upgrade it and stuff like that, this is a common misconception that we see. Um, it's only Tokyo Marui high cappers that are upgradable and have all the parts that fit them. Vorsk, Raven, etc. high cappers, you get them, and that's just how they are out of the box. There's not much you can do with them. So if you're looking for a high capper to upgrade, always get a Tokyo Maru one. But if you're just looking for a cheap one, Raven one's fine. Maybe go with the Voss one; they're a bit more interesting. Any ideas on how to fit a BT Bifrost into the suppressor of an NGRS MP5 SD6? Not off the top of my head. I'd say usually with a suppressor, you kind of just if it takes if it's designed to take a tracer unit inside of it, you kind of just take off the end and plonk the tracer unit inside of the suppressor. But I'm not sure off the top of my head if that one is designed to take tracer units in it. But that would be how you do it. Just put literally like screw it off and put it inside. Do we stock a good Mac 11? We have the KWA Mac 11 Mac 11s. We don't have them in stock. That's because they are good and they sell really well. We are due a KWA delivery in the next few months. Um, like let me see if it's on order. I don't know if we've got any on order. I don't think we do have them on order. We are sold out of the M11A1, unfortunately. But oh no, we do have them on order. So we will have some more coming in at some point in the next few months. But currently they're out of stock. But yeah, the KWA Mac 11s are absolutely fantastic. They are so fun to shoot. Hello from Jew. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. How do I run HPA through a pistol? Do I need to do something to the gun, like put a special HPA part in it, or do I just need an adapter? You just need an adapter. That's it. The two most common ones are high capper and AP/Glock. All you need to do, mag adapter in, HPA tank, M4 mag, ready to go. You will maybe need to swap out some parts just to get it shooting how you want it to shoot. Common misconception is that the HPA requires loads of parts to swap out. You don't really. HPA is less, it causes less wear and tear per shot compared to gas does. But obviously, with HPA, you're going to be doing more shots. That's the thing. So less wear and tear, but there's more shots going through the gun. That's what wears out your parts more quickly. So you might want to get a new hop unit, new recoil springs, nozzle springs, maybe a new nozzle, a new bolt. But you can just get a stock pistol, put an adapter in it, and shoot. It will work. And then kind of upgrade parts as you go from there. Right. If you've got any more questions, guys, please do let us know. What else have we had going on here at BZ? I don't really know what else we've had. I think I've covered pretty much everything. We've got had Wolverine lately. We've had a big restock on HPA regulators. Speaking of HPA, that's a common thing. If you are getting a HPA adapter or a gun for the first time, please note that there are two regulators that you need. You need a tank regulator and a HPA regulator as well. We see so many people. No, cat lover, I don't want to co-host with you on TikTok. Yeah, we have so many people who buy a regulator for the tank and they think that's all they need, but you do need a HPA regulator as well if you are doing if you are running HPA. Do we have any anti-fog spray in stock? Yes, we do. We have the Wiley X fog spray, I believe. I think we also have Fog Buster as well, anti-fog. We have Wiley X and we also have Bolly um, anti-fog spray, and I think we have the Fog Buster wipes as well. So yeah, we've got anti-fog in stock, mate. Uh, what other questions have we got? Here's a good question. Why is the MP7 open bolt now and the slide release in the new trigger? No idea, mate. I couldn't tell you that. I don't design the guns. Um, no idea. That's not a question for me to answer. But yeah, what have we got coming in at BZ in the next few months? What have we got coming in at BZ? We've got a load of CTM stuff coming in very soon. Actually, we've got that on order, a massive load of CTM, crying out for some more CTM here at BZ. So yeah, that's coming in very soon. We've got a load of HK Army stuff coming in stock next week. Some new Prol and G&G stuff coming in next week. A restock on dye masks. Much needed restock on batteries and BBs landed later this month. We had a bit of a delay on that. Some new VFC stuff coming in before the end of the year. I can't remember what it was, but there's a few brand new releases that will be coming to BZ exclusively in the UK. Where in the UK are we? We are in Teesside, North East England. We do have a link in the bio for an online shop, but our physical shop is Teesside, North East England. If you want to come pay us a visit, we are open 6 days a week. If you ever want to come pay us a visit, do you think the Storm Category 5 is still the king of regs for airsoft? Yes, I do think it is probably the best reg in airsoft. That price range, I mean, Polestar do great regs as well. Like Polestars are fantastic for a competitive level. Polestars are great, but the Storm 5 is fantastic. Um, like I think for the price, the HK Army XLP regulators are really good for the price. If you don't want to spend as much as uh, for a Storm reg, then I'd go for a HK Army XLP. They are great. The Storm is slightly better, but they are about 40, 50 quid more, so of course they're going to be better. But yeah, Storm Category 5 is probably the um, the best one. What's the best HPA adapter for M4 mag? I mean, if you depends if you're using high kappa. If you're using high kappa or AP, the ones that we stock are CTM. We have stocked others in the past, but we consistently stock the CTM ones because they work and they're also one of, if not the cheapest HPA adapter. AirTac makes some great HPA adapters if you want something a bit more premium. But CTM have a couple of different options when it comes to HPA adapters. It's what we would recommend personally. What's the smallest tracer unit? The one that we stocked that's the smallest is the Brighter C from Ace Tech. We don't stock any tracer units other than Ace Tech. They just make the best tracer units in our opinion. There might be a smaller one out there, but the Brighter C is like tiny. It's like that. So yeah, Ace Tech Brighter C. Could you start airsoft with a CO2 AK? I mean, yes, there's nothing stopping you. Um, I think gas is a bit of a bold choice for your first gun, just because they've got a lot of maintenance with them and they're a lot trickier to use compared to a battery powered gun or a HPA gun. So I would always recommend going with a battery or something. I wouldn't recommend starting with a GBB, but if you want to start with a AK, a gas AK, then by all means, man, I'm not going to stop you. I get in the Lancer Tactical Gen 4 line. Yes, we've been asking about them for months. Um, they just keep getting delayed, unfortunately. We have tried to order them, but they just keep getting pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. We have got the jet. We've had the Eddie Valiant range in. They sold immediately, but they were Gen 4s. We also had the Zion Arms Gen 4s in as well, which made in the same factory as Lancers, and they are basically the same thing, the Gen 4 thing. So we have had Gen 4s, but the ones we've had in are sold out. So yeah, but we will be getting some more Gen 4s in, but just whenever we've got them in stock. Uh, yeah. Hey Lewis, didn't see you get at nine. Oh, NAF. I'm going to guess that means to say, hope you're feeling better now. Yeah, I think I wasn't at NAF this year. I might, see if I can go next year, but I couldn't for personal reasons. I couldn't go to NAF this year. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of you came along to meet us at NAF, meet the team, and apparently a lot of you were asking about me, and really, I do really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you for watching our videos and all of our content. So thank you very much for that. If you came to see us at NAF, please do let us know in the chat. Uh, we appreciate the support. We've had a mad couple of years here at B that's been insane. The only AK near me I could get purchased for kind of cheap. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a cheap AK that's battery powered, I recommend the Raven Evolution Evo range. Again, they start from about 150 quid for the AKs, 11.1 volt ready. They're great. They are good quality. We have a guy here who runs a Raven Evolution AK. All he's done to it is swap out the gears. He put some CNC gears in there, and he said it's insane. He said it's the best AK he's ever had. He's had SEMA and a couple of other AKs, but he said it's the best thing. He shot someone from 30 meters away, and they cried with that AK. So if that doesn't see you, how tell you how good it was. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up in the next 5 or 10 minutes or so, guys. So if you've got any more questions, please do let us know. Should we be live streaming more often than once a month? I don't know about YouTube. I think once a month is about right for YouTube. But on TikTok, should we be live streaming a bit more? I don't know. Like, we've had a mad 2 months here on TikTok. We've had about 50,000 new followers here on TikTok recently. Yeah, it's been a mad time on TikTok. If you are one of our new followers, do let us know. But if you've been following us for a long time, let us know how long you've been following BZ. How long have you been following us for? When did you first discover BZ and how? I always like to know that. So, got about 10 minutes left. So, get those answers in very soon. How easy is it to install a tracer unit on an MP7? I believe you just take the flash hider off. I don't know if it has a threaded barrel for the MP7. Our shop manager Bailey has an MP7. Does it have a threaded? Is it threaded under the? I don't think it is threaded under the flash hider for the MP7. To be honest, I'm not sure actually. Off the top of my head, I've never tried to put tracer unit on an MP7. I think you can get specific MP7 tracer units. I don't think the MP7 supports tracer units out of the box, as far as I'm aware, off the top of my head. You can get, I think Angry Gun do an MP7 tracer unit, so you can get them, but you need to get a specific one. You can't just buy any old tracer unit. Someone might be able to correct me on that if I'm wrong, but please do correct me if I'm wrong. HP and GB for the fun, or HP and engine for the win. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, mate. I think I personally would never run GBB. It's too much fat for me. I'm someone who doesn't like any effort. I just want something to pick up and play and win and work. GBB is fun to shoot on our range. I do like shooting GBBs, but if I had to run one for a full day, it would get on my nerves. That's just me personally. HPA and AEG are the way I'd go personally, but it's all down to preference, really, isn't it? Hey man, tried Rebel BB at the stand on the weekend. Highly recommend. They do not disappoint. Thank you very much, Airsoft Corps. If you don't know our BBs, Rebel BBs, I don't know how many times I've said this. We really put the effort in when we came to making these BBs. Our my bosses, three people from BZ, flew all the way to Taiwan, visited BB factories in person. Um, it, they visited BB factories in person to find the best BBs possible. We did. We turned them into Rebel Precision BBs. So it does kind of when people turn around and just say that they're BLS and they're a label swap, that is kind of annoying because we didn't just go to all that effort just for to be the same as everyone else. They are not BLS BBs. There is no other BB in the UK that uses the same manufacturer as us. We are exclusive in the UK. So yeah, that's what the extra effort I think, and it's paid off. Most people absolutely love our um Rebel Precision BBs. But yeah, videos on YouTube if you want to check it out. Okay, so you use Rebel Precision BBs in the video. I will have to give you. I'll make sure to make a note of that so I can actually go watch the video. So appreciate you including us in the video, our BBs in the video if you did. Thanks for the free pen accident on the order. Yeah, we've actually a couple of our guys have actually bought personalized pens just in case they lose one now going forward. So yeah, someone got a free pen with their order. Right, last few minutes, guys. Any more questions? Let us know. Should Middlesbrough be County Durham or North Yorkshire? It shouldn't be either. It should be Cleveland. It is unfortunately North Yorkshire. Definitely not County Durham. It shouldn't be County Durham, but it should just be Cleveland. It's been North Yorkshire for I don't know how many years now, but I still call it Cleveland. So yeah. Any more questions, guys? Please do ask them. Otherwise, we'll be going in about 5 minutes or so. Yeah, so please ask. If any of you have been interested in our energy drink content on TikTok, I'm still making my way through that massive tub of snake. Your bro, check your site. Got a nice AK-74U, I think it's called. It is real wood. That will be the Raven Evolution AK series. I personally am not that bothered about AKs, and I'm also not a fan of real wood replicas. When it comes to airsoft, I just don't like the look of them. They don't get them right. But oh, hello. Inactivity, I'm bloody on it. TikTok's just said it's going to turn me off because of inactivity, but I'm literally here talking to you. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of real wood AK replicas on in airsoft, but I will say the Raven Evolution range of real wood is superb. They have done real wood better than any brand I've seen personally. Even like the higher end brands that do real wood, I'm not just don't think it. But personally, it's just not for me. But the Raven Evolution real woods, I love them. I think I prefer the real woods to the full metals. But yeah, the all range of Raven Evolution AKs are superb. I think they're so nice. They're really good quality as well. As I said earlier in the stream, one of our guys, Phil, runs a Raven Evolution or AK. I think his is a real wood one actually. Uh, excuse me, sorry. He runs one and he absolutely loves it. If you ever get a chance to speak to Phil, he plays at Dirty Dog most weekends. If you ever see him, he's got a putty, he's got a long beard and a braid and a ponytail. If you ever see him out and about, feel free to ask him about his Raven Evolution AK because he absolutely loves it. He's got 50 quid deposit for another AK, but it's £320 CO2 one. Uh, yeah, I mean, I would recommend the Raven Evolution one personally, but it's all down to preference. Hey BZ, awesome stand at NAF. Thank you, Lucy. Much appreciated. The guys did an amazing job at NAF. Was our first time there. After doing it, we didn't know like what people would end up buying or what people would want to see. We did try and ask, and we got a lot of feedback from you guys, but we couldn't like fully know what was going to work. But after seeing how well certain things sold, next year, as long as we're allowed back, hopefully we're going to be back next year. But for NEF 2026, we're going to bring a bit more product with us in general. We're going to rent out a truck, hopefully, to have as much product as possible. And we'll also be bringing more of certain items down with us. And, maybe if circumstances are better for me in 2026, I might be able to join them as well. But our guys did a fantastic job. If you haven't seen it already, there is a little video vlog thing on our channel. Little, it's only about 6 minutes long. Go watch it on our YouTube channel if you haven't already seen it. How often do I get out and play? I don't. I don't get out and play. I spend 5 days a week here talking airsoft and testing airsoft products and shooting them. On a weekend, I try and do anything but airsoft most of the time. I like to spend it with my dog and my wife, so don't really get any chance to go out and play airsoft. But I, the amount of guns I get to shoot on our range and stuff like that, it's fine by me. We do have several of our guys who are out playing at least once a month. Joe and James got to Sterling Airsoft event. I think that's this weekend. We've got Bailey and Harry at the Dirty Dog event tomorrow. I think our one of our warehouse guys, Phil, might be actually playing there as well. We've got another guy, Joe. He's on part of the Speedsoft team who compete regularly, and also we've got a couple of paintballers who play in teams and stuff like that. Yeah, but I think when you work at something, it's kind of hard to also like go out and enjoy it all the time. Oh yeah, Criminal School, thank you very much for joining us. Lucy said they were lovely and helpful. Thank you very much for the feedback. We do appreciate that. Do genuinely think like whatever you think about content and me and our the quality of our videos and all that. Whatever you think about all that, I think you can't like you can think what you want about that. Might not be the best, but our team, I genuinely do believe we have like the best team in airsoft in the UK. Like for customer service and stuff like that, they're fantastic. Our reviews reflect that. I can't take any credit of that. That's all down to them. They do a fantastic job. Hello from Sav. Thank you very much for joining us, mate. You are right at the end of the stream. I'm gonna only got about 2 minutes left, so if you've got any more last minute questions, ask them now. Olga, man, all I can say is you guys are amazing. You sorted me a holster for my Galaxy. Appreciate it, Crimson. We're always happy to help. We've got our team. We want to thank you guys for helping our team grow. Our team currently is the biggest it's ever been. We've had another member of staff join us this week, a returning member, Tom. He used to work for us until about 6 months ago, but now he's back with us on a full-time basis. Now he used to work part-time. So we have now got the biggest team we've ever had, so we can deal with customer service, where dispatching of orders, content, marketing stuff. We can do that all better than ever before now. So yeah, we can keep on top of it because BZ is growing and growing and growing. Um, it would love it if you had a store close to you, Crimson. Yeah, we do get this all the time. People say, "Can you open a store down south or whatever?" But it's probably never going to happen. There is one location that we'd maybe open a store, maybe down the line. But for now, we're happy where we are in Teesside because, as well, there are so many great stores all across the UK, and we deal with most of them. We're not just a seller to you guys; we also distribute to stores all across the UK. We have some great stores. We deal with over 100 sites and shops all across the UK. So we always say, like, shout out your local stores because most of the time we work with them, we support each other. And most of the time, if there's stuff we got here at BZ that you want, we can probably send it to your local store as well. So, depending on where you are and who your local store is, there's probably a good chance that something you want from BZ, you can get through them. We'd always say, go to your local store, buy it in person if you can. You're always going to get a better idea of how good something is if you buy it in person. But that is the stream for this month, guys. Try and do it on the first Friday of every month on YouTube and TikTok. Um, Going forward, I might try and do um, bit more streams on TikTok. If that's something you want to see, do let us know. But for now, it's just once a month. But if you want to see it like every 2 weeks, maybe that's something we can do on TikTok. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Crimson wants to do bulk buys on 3-2s. We'll be getting 3-2s back in at the end of September. More and more people are shooting threes and 3-2s. Threes and 3-2s in 2025 have exploded in popularity. It's been insane the amount of people who switch into threes and 3-2s. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. We will be ending the stream there. So thank you. We'll see you all again for next month.